What's good, y'all? Listen, it's me, the one and only, the soldi man. All right, Saintly Syllas, aka Syllas X, and I'm gonna show y'all how to make a Syllas X beat. I'm giving away major sauce, major sauce. Okay. Now, first, let's just take a glance at what this beat sounds like. I just put you in a different experience. You know, what can I say? I'm a magician. Let me stop. So listen. This right here is obviously for the real ones. This is like underground, I guess. You know, it's very, you can hear the influences. You know what I'm saying? But let's start. So I always put on stuff on the master. And when I open up my project, I have soft clipper on here and parametric EQ. Go ahead and get a glance at the EQ. That's how it works. Okay, you get a glance at the clipper. Hold on. Get a glance at the clipper. That's how it works. Okay. Now these effects here are for direction. The flanger and the EQ are for direction. If you take a glimpse at these automation clips, you see how I have the flanger on for like 2 bars, and then I'm doing stuff with the EQ so the beat drop hits harder. And then again, I also like to put sound effects in my shit, because it just gives it like a more structure. Like, you know, it's like you're here now. It's a rendezvous point. So that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the first part. Next, so let's open up pattern 1. Pattern 1, I started off with this. I don't know why, but I was just playing around. So that's expand. I was using this. I'm pretty sure I got some effects on there. Yeah, insert 1, take a glimpse, and peep this little equalizer type Jill I got here, cause this right here is like, you're gonna see a pattern very soon. So next, I did the chords. A lot of copy and paste magic right here, but the chords are the backbone of like all of my songs. Like, that's just the way it is. It's like I like to imagine I'm sculpting something, and this right here is like the spine. Like, it gives the whole thing structure. So let's go ahead and take a glimpse at this as well. It's different. This is all new. So you see how these chords, right? If you look at these outlines, let's see if I can just open one up. You see how these outlines have you know, you see the actual chord, but the rhythms allow the shit to go into the chord. Like, it's not a stagnant chord. It builds on itself. So you see what I'm saying? Dum dum dum, and then you can play with that, and then you get the melody, which, you know, or a counter melody, whatever you want to do with it. You get the idea. That type of style is inspired from mjnichols. Shout out mjnichols. The sounds I'm using is JV, Hive, Angelic Steps, and wave station. I'm using pluck rimba. It's on the first one. See right there, pluck rimba. Okay, next sound. Okay, so right here, this is more expand. Go to the plugin. Let's go ahead and take a gander. You really can't hear that in the beat, but I mean you can hear it. Obviously, that's why it's in the song. But you, it's ambient, and it's those for like really wants to listen, and it adds more texture to the song. That's basically the whole role. This right here is just ambient. Make it sound magical. I'm in a forest. There's rain. I'm in a rainforest. Damn. I'm in the movie Avatar. Like I'm trying to give off those vibes. I like shit that sounds like this. Again, it's expand. It's water drops falling. And then let's see, serum. Okay, I don't often use serum, but they're, hey, it's all about the sound, not the plugin. So let's go ahead and take a gander. This is Mobius Sync. So yeah, speaks for itself. Next pattern. So this right here, some copy and paste magic going on to create a unique sound. So this right here is expand metal phase, and then purity cheap lead, best lead ever. But you're really gonna hear the cheap lead. So let's go ahead and take a gander. Peep how I got the velocity. Phrasing is everything. Like phrasing is like makes you feel like something's being sung to you instead of just like I'm putting things in a machine keyboard shit. Like it adds vitality to your music. You know what I'm saying? So again, so we're gonna go look at the mix. Each one's got their own effect. I like delays. I like flangers. I like stuff that sound like lean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but every single one of these sounds, I take the low end out, so I have more room for the drums, so it can hit harder. So speaking of the drums, let's keep it pushing. Let's go to the drums. So the drums, we're just gonna single the drums out, okay? And we're gonna listen to them, okay? This is different. You hear the 808? You hear it? Yeah. Listen. So now the drums, man, they got a story to them. So this right here, typical clap. It's on 3, and then I do some snare rolls. You know how a snare roll goes. You just chop it up, get it real small. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, I have some hi-hats. Now this is like an open hi-hat, right? Right, but there's something different. It's that paw, right? I recorded my voice, and I went to the mic. I said paw, you know what I'm saying? And then I made the sound. But it's a unique sound, and I like the way it sounds. It makes me like, I just like the way it sounds. Period. And then I think I did something else here. I'm not sure. But right here, these are the perks. I like a lot of perks. So the perks are meant to play off of the snare. They always like, because I want you to hear how like there's room for the snare in the rhythm. So I'm gonna try and find this out right here. Okay, I'm tripping. Like that snare gives it the bounce, you know, like that's what it's all about. Because we're speaking rhythmically, and bounce is key. Rhythmically, bounce is key. Let's keep it pushing. Next up, we got I'm pretty sure this is the 808. You know, I don't like doing too much with the 808. I like to keep it sparse, you know, space in between each point where it's enunciated. Like 1-4, shit like that. But here's a key rhythm in my music, okay, is that 4-1. You know, you can't beat that. It's just something about it's hard. Ooh, what? Ooh. You see what I'm saying? I made it super long. I don't like my 808s to like just be boom, boom, boom over and over again, because it's just, that's lame. And don't do too many rolls, okay? I don't, okay? Like that's far and few between, okay? It's just supposed to add intensity, texture. Sounds cool, right? That's as long as it sounds cool. And here's the big thing: space for the artist. You got it. You got it. Like that's okay. Next pattern. I'm pretty sure these are just the hi-hats. Real simple. There's hardly any rolls. It's just the, you know, the gallop rhythm, the one end, you know, the da 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 da, and some 1 and 2 ands. Rhythmically speaking, I mean, this is pretty simple. Keep it simple again, because it's about room for the artist. You know what I'm saying? But you do want the beat to like just, you know, the beat almost should be like its own song. You know, like it should speak for itself, but it should be room for the artist still, you know. And that's basically all the drums. So you see how it works now. Let's go ahead and hear the song again. It's magical. There's nothing like this. So, you know, this is a Syllas X type beat, but I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the vocals. Now, before we do that though, peep the song structure. It's pretty simple. Like, I just kind of like, there's this intro part, then there's gonna be the hook, then there's gonna be the verse, and then there's gonna be the hook, and then there's gonna be like where the beat breathes. And if the beat is good, you should be able to let the beat breathe. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead, hear a taste. You know what I'm saying? Let's go right here.
Yeah, tryna get my face wet. She still why you cold, I said I'm dangerous. That's the finish time, it ain't no contest. I'm just tryna see you get undressed. Take it to a test, I know love is dangerous. I can't play no games, that's a time waster. They gon' tryna take your soul for a pay stub. She don't like her life, so she gon' go get wasted. Feeling like J. Cole, I roll my doors, I can save her. Inside the bottle, I can't help but
see how it's working out? See how it's working out? Now let's go into the mix of the drums because I've skipped over that. The 808 right here is just insert 11. I turned it up a little. I like it to be distorted. I love distorted 808s. I want it to be a trunk rumbling piece of junk. Like I would want that. Right here, I don't know what this is. It's the clap. Right here, this is a snare. I bit crushed the snare. I love bit crush. Play around with bit crush and Syllas X type beats. Wonderful deal. This right here. Insert 14 is empty. It's the open hi-hat. 15 is the perks. I got. Wait, is it really the perks? No, it's the. Okay, and then the 16. That's the perks. Nothing on it. I took the bass down because there's a lot of them, and you don't want it to conflict with the 808. That's essentially it. Okay. Now, if you like this video and you want more of it, how'd you do your vocals? How'd you do this? How'd you do the cut it up? How'd you do the 808? You want real in-depth stuff from the realest guy? Okay, well, I may not be the realest, but I'm trying to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 1,000. Keep it real. Keep it soldi. Keep it based. Whatever y'all like to say. You know, this is it right here. You know, and now do with it what you will. Okay, this has been a saintly, sightless, soldi broadcast, whatever. Okay, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Blessings in abundance to you all.